suicide?
Suicide is the act of causing one's own death. Mental disorders, physical disorders, and substance abuse are risk factors. Here's a short video about suicide.
Dr. Michiel and Dr. Wallach have co-developed a new approach to understand the suicidal person. In 1997, they published a first case study entitled Suicide as a Goal-Directed Action. They found that the immediate goal of a suicidal person is to end a painful and existentially threatening inner experience. The alarm system responds to this existential crisis, as if the person was facing a lion. The amygdala, the brain's alarm system, activates the stress system. In a state of high emotional stress, the emotional brain takes over, overriding the prefrontal cortex, the brain area responsible for rational problem solving. In a highly stressful condition, we can no longer think rationally. We start acting like a robot, with suicide as the immediate goal.
Many factors can increase the risk of suicide or protect against it. For example, people who have experienced violence, including child abuse, bullying, or sexual violence, have a higher suicide risk. Suicide rates increased approximately 36% between 2000 to 2022. Suicide was responsible for 49,496 deaths in 2022, which is about one death every 11 minutes. Suicide prevention. How to spot the early signs. Strengthen economic supports.
Improve household financial security. Stabilize housing.
Create protective environments.
Reduce access to lethal means among persons at risk of suicide. Create healthy organizational policies and culture.
Teach coping and problem-solving skills.
Support social-emotional learning programs. Teach parenting skills too. Improve family relationships.
And here's the warning signs of suicide.
We know that when someone is thinking about suicide, they usually don't do that in isolation. They're going to show warning signs. They're going to give clues to the people that are closest to them, usually family, loved ones, spouses, and whatnot. I would encourage those loved ones to look for those signs of kind of end-of-life language, that life is hopeless and I feel worthless and there's no hope for my future. Individuals who are contemplating suicide will start to isolate and not be as social, and looking for that change in behavior can be really, really important. There are other clues that individuals might be contemplating suicide, like end-of-life planning. They might start to give away their possessions, start to kind of handle their affairs, and then one of the most concerning signs is a direct warning, where an individual who's contemplating suicide will send a message, a text message, or write a suicide note. And one of the worst things we can do is just assume that somebody is doing it for attention, because people don't complete suicide for attention. They kill themselves because they're in intense psychological distress. And we want to pay attention to all of those warning signs and get them the help that they need.
5 action steps for helping someone in emotional pain.
Ask. Keep them safe. Be there. Help them connect. Stay connected.